First of all, my obeisance to my Gurudev and Tele Pravistam Vishnu Pada Shila Vamana Goswami Maharaj and Shila Bhaktivedanta Shila Narayana Goswami Maharaj. I offer my humble Dandavat Pranams. After that, my obeisances also to Nitya Pravistam Vishnu Pada Shila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. And to the feet of all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, my Dandavat Pranams. It's such an amazing and happy thing that today is the installation year of the deity, like the birthday of the deity, suppose. So all of you together here in this day, and now we have the Abhishek of Gopal, Bhagavan Ram, Lakshman, Sita. There's also Ram Darbar. They have the deity and of Ram, and also the deity of Radha and Krishna. Also the mother, also Devi, and Shivji Maharaj is also there in the temple. Also offered the garland to him, and also we honored Shiva. Very nice that you are here doing the puja of the deity. Very nice. You have this mood towards the deity, this bhav. Very nice. I want to speak only one or two words. That this Panchopasak worship happens. Some people worship these 5 kinds of deities and they think everybody's same, all these 5, like Surya, Shiva, Ganesha, and etc. But in the Bhagavatam, Shukadeva Goswami explains that Krishna is actually Swayam Bhagavan among these deities. So actually Krishna should be kept in a higher altar, higher position. And keeping Krishna in a higher position, he should be served. And all demigods and demigoddesses should be honored as servants of Lord. So Shastra explains. We should never dishonor any demigod and demigoddesses. We should always honor them, because all demigods and demigoddesses, they are the sevika and sevak, means female and male servants of Lord. Just like, for example, the president, and who works under the president, let's say the ministers, and under ministers also others departments and other like officers, police, even the sweeper. They are also, they identify themselves as like a worker of the presidency. Like suppose so the prime minister, he always says, "I'm the servant of the people. I'm servant of the government." So all of people who work in the government, they also are they are identifying themselves as like workers of the government of the country. Krishna is the topmost position. And the demigods, demigoddesses, they are servants. They also serve in this government of Lord. So because of Lord desire, the sun rises not in the west but in the east, and the sun sets in the west. The wind is also blowing. So all the demigods and demigoddesses, they are doing everything under the guidance and the orders of Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam is to clarify all this. To clarify this point, Krishna had to lift Giriraja Govardhan. Once Indra was so puffed up. Indra was thinking, I'm the all in all. So Indra started to take the worship of the Vrajavasis and etc. But the Vrajavasis, they are so dear to Lord. And Indra was being accepting worship from the Vrajavasis who are so dear to Lord. Krishna was thinking, oh Indra, now you're so stuck up, huh? So proud. I gave you the position of being the Indra, and you are accepting service from, you're like, your feet is being washed by my Brajavasis, means you're like taking worship of my Brajavasis. You became the king and my Brajavasi became subjects, like your subject. So I'll teach you a lesson. That's why Krishna, knowingly, what did he do? A 7-year-old boy, Krishna. What did he do? One day, the Vrajavasis, they're very simple. Vrajavasis are very simple people, simple heart. They don't know here and there. They are very simple people. So whatever somebody tells them to do, they just follow. So according to the tradition, the Vrajavasis, they started doing the Indra Puja. Early in the morning, Mother Jashoda, what did she do? According to the tradition, she was preparing for Indra Puja many kinds of preparations, like laddu, kachori, fried food stuff, and other things, puri. Gopal came closer. Mother, what happened? What's going on today? Mother Jashoda told, Gopal, get out. Otherwise, you'll dribble on the preparations. She didn't tell him anything, and then Krishna became upset, came to the Maharaj, oh my father, Pitaji, tell me, every year, mother, first thing she's feeding me, today she didn't even allow me to go inside the kitchen. She told me to get away, to get out. But the smell was so nice coming from the kitchen, from so many laddu, kachori, fried food stuff and sweets and other things. Why is she cooking all this? And the Maharaj said, hey Kanhaiya, my son, listen. According to our parampara, our tradition, we're doing the Indra Puja. So to do the Indra Puja today, all this is going on. This laddu, kachori, all this. Krishna sat on the lap of Nanda Maharaj and told, oh my father, tell me, who is Indra that you worship? Who is it? Nanda Maharaj told, Indra is the king of Swarga. Okay, so, but what should we worship the king? What do we get from this? Nanda Maharaj told, if we worship the king, then it will get rain. And with the rain, the grass will grow. And by the grass, the cow has his food. You know, cow eats grass. And then the cow gives milk. So we have Brajavasis. We are cow herd dynasty. Our job is to, like our duty is to graze the cows. Graze the cows and milk the cows and, you know, work with yogurts and these milk products. So Kanhaiya, tell me. No, Kanhaiya told father, in that place where Indra is not worshipped, does it not rain over there? There's no rain. But you see, where the rain is the most? on the ocean, over the ocean. Because the water of the ocean vaporizes, becomes clouds, so the place where it rains most is over the ocean. But who is worshipping Indra on the ocean? Someone? In the ocean? No, no one. But it rains there. Okay, in the jungle then. Where there are many trees and plants. Does it rain or not? And that's why the government gave this rule. We should not cut any tree. We should protect our country. We should plant trees. What did I say? Plant trees, protect your country. This is like saying, this is true. This. One tree, if you plant one tree, sorry, couldn't understand. Okay, but if you plant a tree, you get its oxygen, the atmosphere becomes pure, it's good for our body. I think Gurudev said something like 1 tree equals to 100 suns that you might have. And Kanaya told, okay, you can see in the mountains, it rains so much. But who is, and also so many trees, but who is watering the plants there? Because also it's raining there, you see? The rain is also falling on the top of the mountains. So Father, actually nature is doing everything. It's not because we are worshipping Indra that the rain is coming. Like in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna told, according to my order, all the nature is doing all the activities. So according to my guidance, Prakriti is doing everything. Whatever we see in this world, who is the owner of everything? Krishna. Only one owner of everything. Who is the only owner? Krishna. And according to his indication of his finger, everything happens. Whatever happens in this material world is by the indication of Krishna. So in Gita, Krishna says, like everything happens by his instruction. All the things that nature, all the things of the nature, activities of the nature. So Krishna was telling his father, we are Brajavasis, we are cowherd people. And the cows, they take rest in Giriraja Govardhan. On the banks of Giriraja Govardhan, we all stay in the banks of Giriraj, in the lap of Giriraj. In the summertime, Giriraj gives us some shade. Gurudev used to say, nowadays Giriraj slowly coming under the earth. But before, in the time of Dwapara Yuga, Krishna's pastimes, manifest pastimes, Giriraja was so high. The shade of Giriraja used to reach until Mathura. So high Giriraja was. And the clouds, they become stuck in the mountains, you know. So Krishna told, the clouds are stuck in the mountains, so that's why it rains in Giriraja. So we should worship actually to Giriraja Govardhan, Krishna told. Have you ever seen Indra, Father? Oh, my father. See, Krishna told to Nanda Maharaj, for us, so many years you have worshipped Indra. Have you ever seen Indra? Have you ever seen Indra? But Giriraja Govardhan is directly here, where we take rest, where the cows come to take rest also in the lap of Giriraja Govardhan, where there are many kinds of flowers and fruits that automatically come and blossom in Giriraja Govardhan. Have you seen Giriraja Govardhan? There's also so many waterfalls. So Krishna was so much logic, he was showing, oh my father, give up this blind faith. What is the blind faith? Like a blind person does not see anything, just following the behavior of other people. Give up this blind faith, oh my father. What should you do? You should worship Giriraja Govardhan. Giriraja is like the tilak of Vraj. Kanhaiya, although he was young, he told all these truths. Do you understand? Although he was small or young, he spoke so many truths, no? Truth. So Nanda Maharaj considered, oh, that's true. For how many years? So many years we have been worshipping Indra. But if Indra really accepted our worship or not, we don't know. So this boy, my boy, he's telling the truth. So Nanda Maharaj immediately announced, oh, Vrajavasis, everyone do one thing. Whatever you have prepared for Indra Puja in your house, the kachori, pakori, what do you cook today? What did he cook today? Who was Dinanath? Dinanath ran away. What did he cook? So whatever you cook, bring to Jai. Bring everything to Giriraj. So Nanda, Upananda, all the elders of Raja, they consider, oh, it's true. So all the Brajavasis, whatever they had cooked in their house, they brought everything to the lap of and kept in the lap of Giriraj Govardhan. Krishna also came in one form. Krishna came to the top of Giriraj. In another form, Krishna was near Nanda and Jashoda. Sorry. So all the Vrajavasis were there, and the Vrajavasis, they don't chant any mantra. They just say, Kanhaiya, you eat, this is our mantra. Kanhaiya, you eat, this is our mantra. This is the mantra for the Vrajavasis. Kanhaiya, you eat the food. The Vrajavasis, we are Tantra, we don't know any Tantra mantra. This thing for the Brahmanas, Tantras and mantras. This is duty of Panditas. And in Kali Yuga, where to find the Pandit in Kali Yuga? So the Vrajavasis told Kanhaiya, oh, Giriraj, you eat. Then they put the food in front of Giriraj. This is the mantra of Vrajavasis. In Krishna, in one form, he came to the top of Giriraj. And he manifested thousands of arms. And Giriraj was eating, like. And Krishna told, hey Vrajavasis, look, today Giriraja is accepting all the foods all the foodstuffs that you offered. Vrajavasis saw and oh, Ganesh he's telling the truth. This is true. Oh my! All the thousands Vrajavasis, whatever they had brought, Giriraja was eating everything. Gop, eating. And then the Vrajavasis became so pleased. Oh, Kanhaiya, what you told, it's true. It's true. For so many years we have been worshipping Indra. We don't even ever seen that if Indra was eating or not. But now we saw Giriraja eating. And Giriraja was even saying, bring more. Anore. You know the Anor Gram, that village. Do you do the Giriraja Parikrama? Have you seen the Anor Gram? Bring more. So they saw Giriraja very happy. And then the Vrajavasis came back to their house. And whatever they had in their house, rice, dal, they cooked more with whatever they have in their house and again brought to Giriraja. Giriraja again eating, gup, eating. Kanhaiya saw, oh, midday, just now, like for example. Everybody is there, your belly is, how do you say, expression, when the belly is making noise, rumbling. All the bellies of is rumbling. Who does not feel hungry? Raise your hand. Everybody's feeling hungry. It's like the rats rumbling. There's some expression in Hindi. Like the rat is like making noise in your stomach. They have this expression in Hindi. Yeah. It means like rumbling, like your stomach is making noise because of hunger. Huh? So Krishna told, okay, oh Giriraja, drink this water and be pleased. So he was pleased. If God is pleased, everybody's pleased. Now you're hungry, so I'll finish here the Harikatha here. So Kanhaiya, what did he do? So the plate of the Giriraja was empty. Krishna thought from morning to lunchtime, Brajavasis are cooking. It's 3 p.m. Since 3 a.m. until now 3 p.m., Brajavasis were just cooking, not drinking or eating anything. Krishna told to Giriraja, please give mercy to Brajavasis. Then immediately all that prasada again re-manifested back. All the plates became full again. Krishna told, look how mercy Giriraja. He ate and he's giving just a prasad to all of you, remnants. Oh, Kanhaiya, very nice. We were thinking that today we had to fast like Ekadashi. We'll not get anything. Kanhaiya, you know some tantra mantra, no? Yeah, you see Krishna told you see Giriraja. Okay, so let's take the prasad of Giriraja. The Brajavasis, they are not thinking about contaminated, not contaminated. They put the food in the left hand and they eat with the right hand. So Kanhaiya said, okay, let's do one thing. Let's do parikrama Giriraj while we eat and while we sing. Jai. So Kanhaiya brought all the Brajavasis and they do the 7 krosh parikrama of Giriraj. So they did the parikrama. Everybody drank and drank and ate. Everybody was so happy. Giriraja was also happy. But sorry, one messenger, one servant of Indra came and saw. The Brajavasis were worshipping a stone, worshipping a mountain. Nobody was worshipping Indra. Then he came back and told to Indra, hey Maharaj, Indra, Maharaj. What happened? These foolish Brajavasis, they stopped worshipping you and they're worshipping a stone, piece of stone. In which paper this came, this newspaper news? This is wrong news, like fake news. This is fake news. Then the messenger told, no, but I saw Maharaj, I saw. No, Brajavasi worshipped you. And they followed the advice of a blackish boy. And the Brajavasi just followed what he said. He's not a good person. He steals even. And listening to his words, all the Brajavasis, they stopped worshipping you. Oi, Maharaj. Giriraj, they're worshipping a stone, piece of stone. Indra told, this is impossible, I'm the king. It's not possible. This is fake news. Okay, so you can send another messenger to check. Indra checked, and another servant saw that it was true. No Brajavasi had worshipped Indra. They were worshipping too. So when Indra again heard this, he became so angry. If there's no bamboo, there will be no flute. So better I destroy all Vraja and Brajavasis. Then Indra, he called the topmost terrible cloud used in the time of destruction. Sambartak cloud. What the name? Sambartak cloud. Go Sambartak cloud. And finish. Flood Braj. Completely flood the city. Flood. These foolish Brajavasis, they are 80 years old and they don't even have wisdom tooth. You know the wisdom tooth? They don't have. Means like they are so foolish. It's an expression. They are running behind the cows. I'm the king. They stopped worshipping me and they started worshipping a piece of stone. Go, Sambartak cloud, go. And do what to Braj? Flood Braj completely. Under the water, sink it. Indra, he's the king, no? Getting the order of the king immediately. The Sambartak cloud used in the time of Pralaya, destruction. She surrounded Braj, like in the sky, on top of Braj completely, and became so dark lightning, thunder. Brajavasis were so afraid. The first day they had done the parikrama Giriraja of Giriraj. So in the next day, the second day, they were a little bit lazy early in the morning because they had, walked 7 crores. But just early in the morning, they heard all this storm and wind and these lightnings and thunders. Brajavasis were afraid. What's happening? Then they realized, we stopped worshipping Indra, so Indra is angry with us. All the Brajavasis came to Nanda Maharaj and told Maharaj, protect us, protect Braj, protect us. Otherwise Braj will be flooded, sink on the water. Nanda Maharaj early in the morning came out of his house and he saw. It was true. All around Braj, there were so many black clouds and storm and lightning, thunders. Even great trees, they were about to fall down, like uprooted by the wind. 300, 500 kilometers wind. Okay, 500 kilometers speed of the wind. And started also raining. Brajavasis became so afraid what to do. They brought the cows. The Brajavasis told Nanda Maharaj, protect us because we followed the instruction of your son. We stopped worshipping Indra, so Indra became so angry and he wants to flood Braj. Exactly in this moment, Krishna came and told, hey Brajavasis, don't worry. I had a dream this night. Giriraja told me, Kanaya, don't be afraid. Protect all the Brajavasis. How? Giriraja told me, just come in front of me, put your hand, and I will come just like an umbrella. I will lift up like an umbrella. I will lift myself up. Giriraja told me, now the Brajavasis can come under me, my shelter. Okay. Kanaya so told, hey Brajavasis, listen, I'll go. And then Kanaya, what did he do? Came near Giriraja, put his hands. When he put his hand, immediately Giriraja Maharaj came up, and then in his caves under Giriraja, all the Brajavasis, they brought their cows and calves, all the wealth of cows, especially Radha and the Gopis. They came also close to Krishna. Krishna of the left pinky of left hand was lifting Giriraja. And the cloud Samvartak was raining so much terrible storm for 7 days, 7 nights rain, but nothing happened from it. She rained like it rained the cloud so much rain. Shastra explains, in the Garga Samhita explains that Agastha Rishi actually drank all the water, and also Sheshnaga was also around Giriraja, and not even one drop fell on the ground. With Shiva himself with his chakra, he was stopping the Vajra of Indra. That's why until now that deity Chakleshwara Mahadev ki jai. For 7 days and 7 nights. Indra told, go to his servant, go and check what is going on in Vraj. So they saw that Vraja, one servant said, oh, there is only water. Another servant came and said, no water, only dust in Vraj. There is not even one drop of water. And the Brajavasis, they are so happy, having fun. Under Giriraja Govardhan, having fun. Just like an air conditioning atmosphere. It's not hot, not cold. All the Brajavasis with their cows, they're singing and so happy. Hey Maharaj, that small boy, he's lifting this gigantic mountain, and not even one drop of water fell in Braj. Nothing. Let's say, okay, let me check. He sat on his elephant came. Oh, this is true. Braja is full of dust. Like it's not wet. There's not even one drop of water. Nothing happened. And Brajavasis are laughing and playing and singing. Indra became afraid. Oh, what to do? This Kane is not an ordinary person. So Indra came to Brahma. Oh, grandfather Brahma, what do you do? Brahma said, oh, I also did same once. I thought that Krishna was an ordinary boy and I have stolen his friends and his cows. Hey Indra, do one thing then. Who is topmost dear to Krishna? Is the cows. The cow are dear. So go to the mother cow, Surabhi cow. Go to the Surabhi cow, take hold of her feet, then ask for forgiveness. So Indra did this. He came, asked for forgiveness. Then Indra, he did Abhishek to Krishna, that place we go. Govinda Konda. In the Govinda Konda, Indra gave this name to Krishna, Govinda. Protects the Vedas, Puranas, the cows, Gopas, Gopis, his name is Govinda. So like this Krishna showed, I am Swayam Bhagavan. So I told briefly this story. So all of you should always understand Krishna is tu, Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Indra and all the demigods, they worship Lord Krishna. Who knows some kirtan for Giriraj? Raise your hand. Giriraj